What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another tutorial of Assetto Corsa. And I was not planning to do this video because there are plenty of tutorials on this, but I've got a lot of questions about custom shader patch, cars and tracks. So in this video I will walk you through the easiest way to install Assetto Corsa mods, and that's why I'm doing this video. And this will consist with two parts. Part 1, I will be installing the basics, and the next episode No, not that one. The next part, will have details on DLC packs, free roam tracks and amazing projects as NFS. So this will be the easiest way to install Assetto Corsa mods, and it will have only 3 steps. And let's start from step 1. Step 1, click on the given link in the description to download Content Manager. Then you will be navigated to this site. Content Manager is a base of these mods, because after installing Content Manager you don't have to use Steam or Assetto Corsa exe to run the game. You can manage everything using Content Manager. To download Content Manager you have to click on the link in the description, and if you scroll down the website you can see how it looks. This is how it looks once you open the Content Manager. Here you can change cars, tracks and time weather using this. There are 2 versions for this, the light version which is free, and the full version where you have to pay like $3. I would like to ask you to get the full version because it's totally worth it, else you can go with the light version and you can buy a Steam key later. So once you open Content Manager, step 1 is done. So as you can see, once you open it, it will ask the path to Steam and your Assetto Corsa root. Those will be added automatically. So let's go to cars. Here's where you select cars. You can select from brands, and then you can select the available cars. Up to now you only have the default cars. Same goes with tracks. So if you open, that's it. So the step 1 is done. Let's go to step 2. So here you have to go to settings in Assetto Corsa and select custom shader patch like that, and click on install right away, and it will take some time to install, so just be patient. And after the installation is completed you will be navigated to this page. You can see in a minute. That means the custom shader patch is installed. Here you can see the installed version and available versions, etc. And the default version is the 1.6. So as you can see, there are a lot of new versions after that, but the recommended version is 1.6. But go ahead and install the latest version. It doesn't matter whether it's untested. It will have many fixes, so don't worry about that. And once you've done that, if you want to reinstall the recommended version, you can do that as well by selecting the other options. As you can see, 1.6 is the recommended version. So if you have any bugs, just install the recommended version, but this recommended version could also have. Step 3. To install Sol, you have to click on the link in the description, or just Google Assetto Corsa Sol. But before you downloading this, you have to create an account in Race Department website. If you don't have an account already, then only the download button will be available, and once you click on that, the download will be started. Then extract the folder, and once you've done that, there will be readme files, so you would know how to install it, or just follow this video. So just keep that folder open and go to your Assetto Corsa root folder. The best way to do this is go to Steam and go to Assetto Corsa and just click on manage, and that will be open. So keep both these folders open side by side, right, like that. So you have Sol and you have Assetto Corsa. Then in Sol you have different folders and some files, so select all. I'm not selecting all here because I have already done this, but I'm just copying the folders here, but you can copy everything. And once you've done that, Sol is installed. And if you have the paid version of Content Manager, you can just drag and drop to Content Manager this zip folder and it will work. You don't have to open the Assetto Corsa root folder, or you don't have to worry about anything. So once you installed Sol, you have to go to lighting effects and make sure the brightness is set to 100, because there was a bug and in earlier versions it said 300 instead of 100, so make sure it's in 100. So that means Sol is installed, and you can go to Content Manager again in Drive menu, and you can select all the weathers by Sol. So you can see there are a lot of weather types, and keep this in mind, Sol cannot make it rain to your track. That's all. Step 4, installing cars and tracks. At this moment the AC mods are done and you can still use the default cars in the game, but I'll show you how to add new cars and new tracks to the game. Now you are familiar with Race Department website, so this is the best way to install cars and new tracks in Assetto Corsa. And the most of the content is free, and you just have to load the Race Department website. In there you will have to select downloads, then in categories you can select Assetto Corsa, and everything related to Assetto Corsa will be listed here. So let's say you need the Goodwood hill climb track, because Goodwood FOS was recently held just before the British GP. Right, just search Goodwood Festival of Speed, just to be clear, and click on search, and you'll get a lot of results. And just click on go to Goodwood Festival of Speed and download it, and there will be a zip file downloaded. Just wait till it completes its download, and up until then we'll just select a car. I just selected a random car. When you select a car, always go to reviews and see whether it's working, because there can be issues that the cars are not working, or the car sound is not working, or the car is not moving likewise. So just download it, and you'll have both the track and the car downloaded here. And once it's downloaded, just extract it, and we are going to paste it in the Assetto Corsa root folder, because we are using the free version. And open it, and you can see a lot of files like content, extension, system, and there's a how to install as well. You can just go through it. So as you can see, it says just to drop everything to the root folder, but I have done this several times, and sometimes the cars don't work because it overrides files. So the best thing is to add these files to the own folder. So go to content, go to tracks, and just copy this hill climb and add it in Assetto Corsa content tracks. So you can do the same to the other folders as well, or you can just you don't have to worry, you can just drag and drop everything at once, but I'm just doing this to be sure that nothing is overridden. Just playing it safe, let's say. So in extensions, there's a folder called backgrounds, and just drag and drop it here. Right up, that's done. And do the same to the system folder. There will be a system folder in Assetto Corsa root folder. Double click, open it, and just put it there in the shaders folder. Right, that's it. So if you go to Content Manager now and select tracks, and I'm searching for Goodwood at the moment. So if you filter from Goodwood, there you can see there are 5 new tracks for Goodwood. That's wet, dry, and other things. So the tracks installation is done, and let's see if you have the paid version of as a content manager, how to install that. So you go to race department, download some track. Here I'm selecting Imola. So I just want to show you how easy to install it in the content manager paid version or the full version. Okay, once it's downloaded, go to content manager and you don't even have to extract it, just drag and drop in content manager, right? And if you go to that, if you click on that 2 arrows, yeah, it will take some time to read all the files and navigate where it should be gone, because that is done by content manager itself. So once it's done, you can install it, and it's that easy. That's why I ask you to get this paid version, because it's really easy to use, no conflicts, nothing, right? As you can see, Imola is there. So let's go back to Goodwood, since that's what we wanted to install. Okay, it's in GP, and yes, let's see how to install the cars. Same theory, go to extract your folder and go to Assetto Corsa root folder, go to cars and just copy and paste. That's it, or you can just drag and drop, no worries. So go to cars in content manager and select Renault, and you have Clio Cup. Yes, you have all the cars. This car is ugly. So anyway, so all you have to do is select the car, select the track, and just press on go. That's it. It will do everything for you. So just select the car and select camera settings if you want, and you just have to enjoy. So I'm going to the track at the moment. I choose this car very randomly, so you can select any cars as you want. So race department has many cars, like famous cars from movies, famous cars from games, likewise. So this is Goodwood. If you are familiar with the track, you could just do a flyby. So that's the end of it. So I think it's a really easy process to install tracks and cars. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I will help you. And I urge you to buy the content manager paid version, because it's so easy to use and to install cars and tracks and everything. So that's it for today, and thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.